don't need that while I'm trying to live stream. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Lord Lucario's lair. I'm going to be doing some Yu-Gi-Oh! I am testing to see if my new Hayabusa Night deck can withstand multiple, basically, decks I made to be like starter decks. It's kind of like a refresher course for me, as I haven't played in quite a while. So I'm just trying to remember. These are just going to be custom and house rules. Let me get logged in here. I'll probably mess up a lot, so feel free to put it in the comments, as it'll help me out a lot. Just gonna shuffle up. Oh, I gotta mute my end here. Okay, there we go. So we'll do like a cut in a tournament. And then we will use a dice to see if we are going to use earth, water, or dark. These decks are pretty much equal in, oh shoot. We'll do left odds, middle even, because I didn't bring a, so we got a 12 odds, so we got water. Probably the one of the better decks. And then odds left, even right. And we have, so it's going to be an earth and water versus my Hayabusa Night deck. I did originally make the Hayabusa, bumping the camera once in a video, Hayabusa Night deck to be a FTK deck, but it turns out I misread some of the cards, and one-on-one it probably could do 3 to 4 depending on life total. I'm going by the 4,000, so 8,000. We'll see. That's why we're testing it. These sleeves were on my magic deck, so they are all beat up. New sleeves are getting expensive too. And then we'll cut it like in a tournament, so that will be that one. And honestly, this is beneficial so I don't get them mixed up. And one more for good measure. And we will give it a triple cut. All right. So we'll do this as Yu-Gi-Oh, I guess, the official or not the official, the Yu-Gi-Oh show. So it'll be these two decks working together to take out my deck. That's what I'm gonna try to do here. And again, if I do anything wrong, mess something up, please tell me, because it's been like 12 years since I played this game. All right, odds to the left, evens to the right. So you goes first. All right, so my main deck will go first. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think in multiplayer I'm supposed to draw an extra card. I'm not gonna do that just because I really want to test this deck out. So let's see what we got. And again, this is going to be vintage / home rules, just because it's supposed to be fun. So, you know, I can have illegal cards or multiples of each. I am going to play Pot of Greed. Draw 2. Okay, Sagetsu armor. I am going to Mystical Space Typhoon Sagetsu armor. I am going to put down. What do I got again? I forget. Sagetsu. Okay, so I'm pretty safe. I'm gonna put down Majestic Dragon face down. And I'm gonna just move this back so I have a little more room to work with a little bit. There we go. Okay, so I did that face down. And then on to water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 1 for turn. Okay, well, so that's supposed to be, I meant to have that one be a level 7 monster. I didn't realize it was 6. So that's, we're going to play it as it is. And then I'll just switch it out later. So we are going to, oh, dang, this is going to get cramped. I should have chose a bigger table, so we'll go like this. What did I put down again? Fissure. I'm going to do, do I want to get him out fast? I forget what I put down over there. I'm just going to do Cure Maiden. So that, oh, and I got to get to the life point tracker here. So give me just a second. Come on, detach. There we go. That way now I don't have another phone, so I can show you the life point tracker. So I do apologize for that. But for now, this will just have to do, and I'm going to go like that just so I have extra room. We're going to do Pot of Greed. Draw 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Block attack. I guess I want to keep a spot open because these decks can fill up fast, and I'm just gonna go like that. On to the second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 1 for turn. Really got to get one of those bigger tables. All right, so let's see. 2 fissures. That yeah. So those are the only 2 fissures in the deck. Like, I was very limited upon building these. So we're gonna do I'm gonna play that face, or in defense mode. I'll just do that in defense mode. No, you know, I usually do face down defense in home mode, so I'm just gonna keep it as the home mode. Okay, I have that. Gonna play a fissure. I'm gonna just put 2 fissures down. Why not? And that will end that turn. Oh, cure me. Okay, so how I'm gonna do this is when it is the opponent's turn, or my Hayabusa Knight, that's when I'm going to activate this. I'm guessing it would be that. Let me just double read. During each of, oh, okay. So this is going to get interesting. So during each of the standby phases, so I'm guessing that technically counts as 2 standby phases. So I'm just going to put it up 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so one more, 6. Apply player. 1. Oh, I can actually have the life counter sound. So I'm going to just mute it on YouTube's end. unmute the computer. And now we should have the life point sounds. Okay, so up to 96. This turn, or this deck's turn, Hayabusa, draw for turn. Oh, speaking of Hayabusa, I forgot what I put down. Okay, Majestic. I actually should have saved that. I'm going to do... I don't have any power-ups. So I am going to do Gigantic Orc in attack mode. And yeah, this deck does need work about grabbing stuff, it seems. It is also 2v1. I am going to... Oh wait, old school rules. Can we activate? No, they can't activate Fissure on me. So I'm going to use my Gigantic Ogre to attack the mermaid. Taking that out. -7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I'm going to turn that up a little bit. That's really satisfying, the life point noise. Double check, because I am forgetful to get to mystical space. And then, all right, gonna pass the turn. Going to use, oh wait, gotta draw first. Draw first. I'm gonna use Fissure to destroy this. Fissure goes away. Place this card face down. Going to play this card defense mode. Or, yeah, defense mode, place that face down. And I am going to pass the turn because we want to get that Bronto out. And the best way is to not show our card. Draw for turn. Okay. I'm going to, what do we have here? So I think what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could get that out, but I kind of want to try to get him out. So I'm going to place this card in attack mode. And I like to play a little defensively, so I'll roll the dice to see if I attack or not, see how aggressive I attack or want to be. Odds I attack, evens I do not. Alright, odds I attack. So I will have the iron attack, the face down, and that turns face up, but I can use a Sugetsu armor to take that out. Oh yeah, I can do like that. Make a little more room. Okay. That survives. Majestic Dragon isn't really a threat to use a Fissure on. I'm going to keep that face down for safety. And that's going to get me confused if I keep the hands too close together. There we go. So I will pass with that to Hayabusa. There we go. Swords revealing light. That's tough for me to say. I will play Jiragumo in attack mode. I will play Swords of Revealing Light. Where are we? Having trouble grabbing the thing. There we go. Wait, we need it at. So start of turn 1. Revealing Light. Space Foon. What did we have that died? Ogre. Without another tuner, we can't get out our synchros. So yeah, I'm definitely seeing some problems with it now. Oh, it's saying I'm not watching because I... Okay, let's do this. Oh, a message. Been playing... Give me just 1 second here. Been playing some classics in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! I built an OTK deck that uses Shining Angel or Giant Rat. That's cool. I thought about doing the Giant Rat one as the start to the OTK combo. Nice. And that was from Itsino? Or no. It is not zero. And let me just fix the sorry guys. I really got to get one of those setups that these other big times have. Okay. Did that fix it? That did not fix it. It still says I'm not watching. Whatever. So let's see. We got Hayabusa Night Out. I could have saved my other thing, but I kind of want to save other things too. Yeah, so I will. Do I want to attack? No, I usually use or Jirai for attack defense, if you get what I mean. So I will pass the turn, draw for turn. I will sacrifice Shining Abyss for Frostsaurus. Oh wait, all of these get turned face up anyway. But at least Frostsaurus is there. It can attack. Oh. Where did it go? So I think it's down to 2. It's been a while since I've done this. Flip all face down monsters face up. Okay. For 3 of your opponent's turns. I'm gonna guess, because there's 2 decks, we're just gonna speed it along a bit. So we got Frostsaurus. We have Great Wall. And I will pass the turn with that. Draw turn. Okay, what do we have here? First, going to use Dispel to destroy Sword for Revealing Light. I'm going to Mystical Space Typhoon that Forgot I had that. Oh, and that's gonna go down to. I'm gonna put that down to 1. These custom Yu-Gi-Oh dice. I'm not used to them. So that gets dispelled. It's on the chain. So Mystical Space Typhoon wins. Ooh, don't fall. I will. Can't go face down. I will fissure. I will play Amazon Archer in defense mode. Oh, I forgot to turn Do Not Disturb on my computer. Okay. I'm going to go like this because it's the attack and defense I need to see. Okay. Could kill that, but it's still not worth it. So I'll pass the turn with that. Yeah. Could have put her in attack mode, but draw for turn. You can see all the mistakes I am making for sure. It's definitely hard to play 3 decks at the same time. I am going to play Jiraigumo. I am going to play Monster Reborn on Giant Orc. I am going to so I believe at the end of this turn it is open. I can't use that for synchro. I have nothing to so I'm going to pass the turn. So yeah, this deck is having some issues I've noticed. And then we got the Levy Dragon going to play Shucktopus in attack mode. Double check what we have. Going to stop or block attack on we'll say no, this one would be more strategic on Giant Orc. Then I will pass the turn, thus making the swords go away. Making it Earth's turn. Draw for turn. Oh, I forgot to attack. I wouldn't. I already passed. I want to, but I forgot to attack. That's part of the test, you know. People do forget to attack, so we'll keep it in, no matter how. Yeah, that was. I'm gonna do Fissure, taking out the Jiraigumo. Take out the Fissure. We have 2 here, so I'm gonna sacrifice those. Oh, actually, I can. No, I'm not gonna sacrifice yet. I'm gonna flip Amazon Archer into attack mode, as well as throw stone. Is this my hand? Yeah, that's my hand. Going to then take out the majestic with the throwing unit and the giant orc with Amazon. Dang, these decks, maybe I made them a little better than I thought. Okay, so then I'll sacrifice those in the second main. For Green Baron in attack mode. And I will play this card face down and pass the turn. I will play this card face down. I'm going to take a ton of damage this game. And I'll have to end my turn. Okay. Draw for turn. These decks, I kid you not, got the best cards in the early game. When I tested them against each other, they were terrible. And now they're just getting all the best cards. We'll save Elemental Hero. I will play 7-colored fish. Okay, enter attack mode. I'm gonna attack with 7-colored fish. And then it's going to be the flip. Lets me look at the top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the top 5. We're going to do brain control. Dust. What do they got? They got 2. We'll do brain. Oh, that's priest. Okay, can't see it on the back. We'll do brain control. Monster Reborn. We'll do. Oh, this is gone. I need defense, so we'll try that. Not that it matters. I think my main deck's going to lose. Did not get the cards I needed. Okay, so that attacked. Gonna attack for 16 and 26. So we're gonna do it one at a time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I messed that up. Did that to player 1, not my main deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not 5. 2000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Bring me down to 54, then 18. Down to 36. Okay. So then we have switch to player 3. Trojan Horse. I'll play Trojan Horse. I'll, what does this do again? Okay. Just going to attack for 26. Yeah, 26. And this is still a fissure, right? Oh no, that's stop defense. So minus 26. Yeah, I don't think that deck has anything against it. Or that it can do. This would have to be a black hole or something. Draw for turn, but it's not because I already knew that. Yeah, there's nothing this deck can do. So yeah, that was a quick test game. These two decks got really good stuff in the beginning. This deck didn't really get a good hand, it seemed. So we will go on from there. Best 2 out of 3, right? And of course, it'll be a lot easier to concentrate too when we get the others together to play. Hopefully Tuesday or Thursday. I don't know how my connection's going to be. I will record as much of it as I can. And then we'll do that as the cut. But this is why we do the testing, because sometimes even though it looks good on paper, it may not be in play. And if if this deck doesn't wind up, doing too well overall, I can always change it with some other cards. The main goal is to have the synchro capability with Hayabusa Knight with using the vintage style. Was definitely surprised it got all their best cards out so early. There are a lot of vanilla cards in here, cards without effects. And there are some traps in here that are kind of conditional, just like as would be in a starter deck. But yeah, these two definitely got good hands. Three fissures was definitely more than my deck could handle. I could have survived. I think I could have survived 2, to be honest. But, well, nah, maybe not. I didn't really have a hand that gave me quite what I needed. I also don't know if mulls are allowed in Yu-Gi-Oh! I know it is in Magic, where if you don't like your hand, you can shuffle to try and get a new hand. But we'll see. My friend also made 3 decks, which are supposed to be pretty close in terms of power to each other. And that will be Battle City rules. Any card allowed, only one of that card in a deck. And I'm not sure if he's can attack life points directly, or there has to be a monster card on your opponent's side of the field. Okay. We'll do odds again and evens again. Okay, left goes first. Odds, evens. That's a 7. So I think water went first last time. So water goes first this time. Oh, let me reset the life totals. Yeah, they crushed that other deck. How do I reset the life totals? Oh, I got a roll dice function on this. Okay, I don't know how to reset the life totals, so I'm going to refresh, see if that helps. Yes, yes it does. Okay, game starting. 8,000 life. 1, 2. First one. We're gonna play it same as the last time, where the other two get to draw an additional card. I kind of want to look that up though, but not during the video. I'll look it up after. Okay, not a bad hand. I am going to. Do I have a water monster? No, I don't have a water monster in my hand. I'll place that face down. I will play Darkfire Knight. Number 2. And I will pass the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, +1 for turn. But yeah, I'm pretty sure in multiplayer Yu-Gi-Oh! That you draw on turn 1 as well, but not a big deal. Yeah, this is more like the hands that they usually get. I will do this card face down. Oh yeah, that's how I'm doing it. This card face down. I am going to do Shining Abyss, face down defense. And I will pass with that. And I forgot what this was. Okay. There we go. So draw for turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's see what we get in this hand. Oh my gosh. That, oh my gosh. Well, that is honestly the first time that has ever happened to me where I got all magic cards. Usually I get like 1 trap or 1 creature. But yeah, the first time I've ever drawn 5 magic cards in the years that I have / had played. So we're gonna do Pot of Greed. Draw 2, come on, give me what I need. There we go. Ooh, there's a Hayabusa Knight. So we got some interesting play here. I will do this card face down. That card face down. I'll do that card face down. I'll play. That's only the monsters, right? I'm gonna do Swords of Revealing Light. And I forgot what I had down because I need one of those. So it's revealing light. Where is it? There's the 20, so it's on the opposite side. Okay, so I'll need that. I will play Hayabusa Knight. I will equip him with Lightning Blade, because he is thankfully a warrior. So his attack is going up 800. Check for answers, see if this deck wants to do anything. Okay, so we're gonna play Offerings to the Doomed in an attempt to do that, because that's what I would do. We're gonna play Mystical Space Typhoon to negate that, thus saving our Hayabusa Knight. I'm going to... So he should, what's do again? 800, I believe. 800. So he gets 2 attack phases, or can attack twice in the same battle phase. So I'm going to have him attack the Dark Fire Soldier. Probably should equip that to him, but that's okay. So Dark Fire Soldier, minus 100 life points. Okay, so Dark Fire Soldier dies. I guess another attack, so I'm going to attempt to have him attack the opponent's monster on this side. And that's 18. Their attacks are even, so nothing occurs. And I will... pass the turn with that. So now it's this turn, and that's face down for that. Draw for turn. I will... See, how much does this make him go up by? 500. Oh, it decreases. Okay. So I'm going to flip this to equip that to the Hayabusa, decreasing his attack and defense by 500. Monster equipped with this card decreases its attack and defense by 500 points. All your opponents... Oh, I see. Never mind. I can't do that. So that will stay down. That one is one of the useless cards. I meant to switch out with the other one that decreases the opponent's monster, but I completely forgot. So for now, we're just going to keep defending. And we're going to get rid of our dragon, because he's not really much. Alright, draw for turn. Gate activation. I will put that face down. I will... I'll have no... Well, that's at 18. I don't have anything to sacrifice. That's not a warrior. I'm gonna put that... I'll just keep that in defense mode, because honestly it wouldn't... Well, yeah, I'd do that. This, okay. So I will pass the turn with that. Draw for turn. Big Eye. Okay, so, 1, 2, so that's down to 1. Going to Big Eye face down. I don't have any monsters in my graveyard. Gonna place Ryoku face down. I don't need Monster Reborn yet. Got what I played. Oh yeah, Big Eye. Gonna have the Hayabusa attack this face down. Are there any answers? No, if that's just for traps. And then this one is that. Okay. So take out the Luster Dragon. Oh, Lesser Dragon, not Luster Dragon. Gets the second attack phase. I'm going to have him attack the face down. And that would be a loss of 200 life points due to the difference. Okay. So then I will pass with that. So this turn, at the end of this turn, that will go away. Draw for turn. I will play 7 colored fish in attack mode. I cannot normal summon because I already normal summoned, and I can't sacrifice because I already did that. So currently it's being held off, so that's good. Check for any answers. I think those are okay. Can't beat the Hayabusa. Well, I could destroy the Hayabusa. That would be. Oh, I can't because that's until after this turn. All right, so I will pass the turn to Earth deck. Okay, we get the deck boss. We have 2 creatures on the field, so let's sacrifice these 2 for Green Baron, Defender of the Forest. And then what's this again? No traps are played. I can't attack the turn it comes out, so I will pass the turn. Oh, yeah, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway, but that's gone either way. Draw for turn. Definitely a lot harder going up against 2 decks with this, though. I will. What do I got face down? I will. Big Eye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will do. What do I have? Is this. What is this? Oh, that's my hand. And that's. Well, what the heck is this then? Oh, that's also my hand. Why is Monster Reborn up there? I will. Which one's better? They're both good. This one has a higher defense, so I will put. What do we have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, here we go. Oh, I can't do that. That's that. So we're going that. We'll do. No, we'll do it like that. So that's how we're gonna draw it. Okay, I will play. This card face down. I will play that on the field. I'll put down Ryoku. I will play Jiragumo in attack mode, I think. Let me double check. Yeah, I'm going to play Brain Control, taking 800 life away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Down to 7,000. Brain Control to take this over. I am going to... I mainly want their creatures gone. So I'm going to use... what's his name? Green to take out the fish. Where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To destroy the fish. With him. Going to then attack with my Hayabusa Knight for 18 plus 18 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. $3,500 for the group. Okay. So, and that only lasts one turn, right? Yeah, till the end phase. Let me see, is there anything I can do? See, the good part about forgetting what you put down is it's hard to choose a favorite. All right, so that's the end. That will go back onto that side of the field. I will draw for turn. I will I'll play this card in defense. I'll keep it face down. Defense mode. I will pass the turn. No traps. I will draw for turn. I don't believe there's anything in the graveyard. Not that one. Do I want to go for attack or defense? I better go defense just in case. So I'll put that into... Oh, it's got to come up face up. So that'll come up in defense mode. Using the Monster Reborn. I will then attack the Hayabusa Knight. And is there anything I can do to stop it? No, there is not. So the Hayabusa Knight will get taken out. Minus 16. So Hayabusa Knight is gone, and so is the power up. what is this? Oh, that's for traps. Oh, that's my hand. All right, we'll pass the turn with that. Draw for turn. We have Flare Resonator. So, luckily, thanks to the synchro rules, I don't have to wait a turn to bring out the synchro. So I will play Flare Resonator. I will put this card face down as well as that card face down. I will synchro summon using the Flare Resonator. One of my favorites. Red Dragon Archfiend, which is very good into forcing your opponent into attack mode. So these three go away. Why is that upside down? Why is all that upside down? Oh, because I had it upside down. And then they're going to go away as such. So, Red Dragon Archfiend, and he also doesn't have to wait to attack, which is really cool. I'm going to use Ryoku, taking half of that attack and putting it onto him. So he is going to gain an additional 1,300 attack. I'm going to use... No, I'm not going to use that because that could be bad. Actually, can I again synchro? No, I need tuners. All right, that's fine because we can still wreak havoc upon the opponent here. I'm going to attack his main creature for 4,300. It's at 13, so they're going to be taking a huge reduction here. So what do we got? Yeah, minus 3,000. Dang, that's a lot of life point loss. They are now down to 500. And just double check the board just to be safe. So that is gone. And any card in defense mode, when he attacks, gets destroyed. This card attacks... Oh no, if it attacks a defense position monster, then they all get destroyed. And then that ends. I will then... We'll do a Monster Reborn just for the heck of it. I'm gonna do... You know what? I'm gonna do Flare Resonator. No, because that would be... They're obviously going to... Well, yeah, we'll do Flare Resonator. In defense mode. That does not go there. And that will pass the turn. Draw for turn. Let's see. So I have to put something in attack mode. So I'll play Cure Mermaid. I will play this. I will flip the 7-colored, or not the 7-colored. My Shining Abyss. I will flip. Oh wait, I can't yet. Shining Abyss. keep him in defense mode. On to Shining Abyss. He'll lose 400 attack and defense, but will have to be targeted by him. I will pass the turn and we'll give another an 800 increase. And pass the turn. So we draw for turn. You can activate this card when a continuous. Oh, that's in the graveyard now. Continuous. There is no continuous, so I'll put that face down. I'll have to switch this to attack mode so it doesn't get destroyed when Red Dragon attacks. I can't take out the Flare. Oh, I meant to attack with the Cure Mermaid against the Flare Resonator. Okay. So that's going to pass the turn then. So what these decks are basically waiting for is a trap hole, something of that effect. All right. I'm going to play this. Oh, they get another 800. Where was I? Do I want to take something? If I take that, I could then deal damage. So I'm going to use Change of Heart on the Shining Abyss. Oh wait, let me make sure I don't have to okay. Just wanted to make sure that wasn't the one where we exchange monsters. I'm going to switch it to attack mode. I am going to Synchro Summon one of my other main cards that I used to use all the time. Stage and Security. He's really cool too. One Fiend type, one or more non-tuner monsters. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, send it to the graveyard. It gains 800 attack and can attack again. So, this card will attack the Mermaid. Oh, and this goes away because it was attached to the Shining. Dealing... Oh, okay. 700. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's then going to attack the Throwstone unit. They are down to 100. And then we will, yeah, because they didn't, so we'll finish them off with Red Dragon Archfiend, making it, oh, they had the, oh yeah, attack killed the Cure Mermaid. Why is it still there? Yeah, minus 2,900. I wonder if it'll let me do that. Oh, it doesn't count into the negatives. How sad is that? Okay, so yeah, that's a little better what I wanted it to do, but it's not quite where I need it to be. I need it to be faster. I need it to have some more flair, I guess. But yeah, you see why those two are such a good combo. They're my main creatures. I've only ever got Red Nova Dragon out like once or twice. Sometimes I'll just delay the game to do it. Um, I've never been able to get this out because I've only just recently been able to acquire 3 Majestic Dragon thanks to eBay. Okay. So this deck could be better, but I don't want to make it too overpowered. Hayabusa Knight can very quickly become a FTK deck, but I don't know what my friends are bringing, so I'm not going to make it like that. Mainly because it's also a rule that you can't have an FTK deck in the group. It can be 2-turn, but not a first turn. And definitely not a 0-turn. Well, that one may actually be interesting to see. I think only one person ever had a 0-turn win. I think that was Pegasus in Generation 2. Ooh, lost focus. Okay. And I'm pretty sure that was against Weevil and Rex Raptor, if I remember right. The perfect hand, depending, would definitely have to have synchros in it. 1 synchro, Hayabusa Knight, a Hayabusa Knight power up, and some magic cylinder, I would say. Power up the Hayabusa, dealing large damage, play the synchro next turn, synchro summon, at least stage and security, something like that. I'm pretty sure what I'm going to do with these decks is make it limited to 2014. One day I'll get better. I gotta be careful because some of these cost a lot of money. Well, in turn, Yu-Gi-Oh! Here's a little bit of heartburn. I apologize. We will ka-chow. So that's more along the lines I expected these 2 decks to play. They definitely got really good hands on the first game. So that was pretty interesting to see. If I'm unable to record this coming Tuesday, or Thursday, I forget which now we were playing, I'll probably end up doing one in the future. Mainly what we're doing is we're getting together, testing the decks, and then we will go from there. Discussing the rules and stuff like that. Eventually, once I get all the game rules down, I want to hold a local tournament. I have some packs that can be given out as prizes, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. Good enough. And the last deck. If I had a bigger table, I'd do 3 decks against one, but this is about all this. Oh, I gotta. Is that ripped? Oh, okay. No, I thought it was ripped. Okay. For as old as these are and how many games these sleeves have played, they did really well. I think I bought them like 2 years ago. Probably over 50 games, 60 games, maybe more. At least 3 games a week for the first year. Maybe a year and a half, year and a quarter. Then probably another 30 to 50 games after that. So, good amount of games. Almost forgot these. But yeah, some of these cards will get switched out of these ones here. I'll end up switching each deck for these 3, not my main deck, have the same number of magic and magic trap, except for the water, which has a couple extra Yumi at the sacrificial, what is this, amount of, sacrificing a couple creature cards in it for a couple Yumis, just in case I get the deck boss, which actually turned out to be the Brontosaurus instead of the sea serpent there. So the sea serpent, which allows stuff to happen as well. Alright, and then I gotta redo this one because that card goes in there. In fact, I think that was the card I'm gonna switch out later in each of the decks, and I'll put in another discard a card to destroy a creature or something like that. Make the decks a little more challenging. That last game actually didn't last too long. I like the multiple turns instead of just one turn for 20 minutes. And there we go. And we're gonna go like that just to be wonky. And then we're gonna go right there for that deck. And odds, evens again. Okay. And then odds, evens again. All right, water goes first again. 1, 2, 6. Ooh. Not 6, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will end up getting removed as well. And I'll probably, I don't know, I forget what card I have that is going to replace that, but... Alright, we're going to do Offering to the Doomed. And we're going to do Fissure. We're going to go Cure Maiden. Turn 1, not bad. I will pass turn and gain 800. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, these two are sharing life because it's 2v1. 1, 2. Ooh, not magic. 6, 1 for turn. Gonna do this card face down. Going to Giant Rat defense mode. And pass. Oh, that could attack because it's not turn 1. So we'll have it attack, because why not? We're going to test that out, see how that works. All right. Pass the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Plus 1 for turn. Okay, we are going to Pot of Greed. Make sure there's nothing here that can stop it. Dang. This is going to be tough for this deck again. I don't know if we'll be able to do it. Pot of Greed, draw 2. Play Swords of Revealing Light. Oh, that is the one. Swords of Revealing Light. Play this card face down. This card face down. I need defense, so I'm going to place this card face down. And let me double check here. I'm gonna trap hole on the Cured Mermaid and double check, make sure there's nothing. Okay. Oh, and did I give him another 800? No, I did not. Okay, so the Cure Mermaid is a goner. Thanks to... Oh, wait, is that... That's not when it's... Okay. Just wanted to make sure, because I have, I think, one that can only when it attacks kind of thing. Okay, so that's done. Gets rid of the Cure Mermaid. Did that. I will pass the turn. So counter goes down. Draw for turn. We got Great White. Going to play Great White because I like it better. In attack mode. Going to attack the face down. And this one lets me deal damage because it attacked, so it's going to gain some damage. Bringing them back down to 9,000. Or it would take damage anyway. Okay. I am going to fissure Mystical Space Typhoon that to cancel that out. I'm going to, that's also one of the reasons why that's in there. Discard that to play Offering of the Doomed to destroy the gear. I already attacked this turn. That's the hand. So pass turn. Draw for turn. I will. I might take that one out because that one is honestly a bit overpowered. But I will sacrifice the giant rat. And play this in face down defense. I will do I really want to play Call of the Haunted? You know what? Let's try to take out the main deck as much as possible. I will do I'll play Call of the Haunted. And I will also place this face down. Call of the Haunted to bring out Giant Rat. Okay, no graveyard. I will then attack 1400. Oh, I can't attack 1400. Wait. This was played. Oh gosh. Let me think for a second. How did I do this? I think I messed it up. Let me see. Played that turn 1. Played him in defense mode. Making it this turn. That turn. I used... Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is gone. I was not paying attention, but I'm pretty sure that is gone. So that he can't attack anyway. Don't quote me on it. I apologize. 14. Check the hand. Okay. 14. So 1450. Okay, 14. Okay. And that will pass the turn. Draw for turn. This card face down. Hayabusa Knight. Do they have any answers? Is that lowest fissure? Oh wait, it's a magic card, so I can't play that right now. Okay, so Hayabusa Knight. So then I will increase it by 800. I will attack the Great White first. And deal with that. 200. Taking out the Great White. Then taking out the Giant Rat for an extra 400. $84.52. So that goes back into the graveyard, and that gets destroyed because that other one was destroyed. And then that's another. Can I play flip effects on the opponents? Yeah. I forgot I had that out, and I already did it, and I don't want to have to cancel all of that, so I'm not going to. I will pass the turn. Draw for turn. I'll play Skull Mariner in attack mode. Play this face down. I will pass the turn. Draw for turn. I will flip this to what is it? Destroy or return to hand. Once per your main phase, you can flip this card face down defense position. When this card is flipped summoned, return all monsters on your opponent's side of the... Oh, I think that, yeah, that's definitely getting removed. That's way too strong for what I'm doing with these decks. I'm just, yeah. So it's gonna return, or destroy to return, I forget. Return all monsters on you. Yeah, so that's definitely going to get removed, because that's ridiculously strong. I think they updated that too to make it a little weaker. I know it needed a rule change just because that was way overpowered. Destroy that, and that's what, once per turn, right? During your main phase, so it can't go back down until its next turn. Thank freaking gosh. Although there's main phase 2. We're gonna say, I think they nerfed it so that it's the first main phase, because there's main phase 2 as well. So we're not gonna play that mess. We're gonna keep that one up. I'm gonna keep it in defense mode because that is good. I will pass the turn with that. Oh, those aren't my face down cards. Let's go over here. Draw for turn. Draining Shield. We'll play Draining Shield face down. I'll play Jiragumo. Increases defense. We'll do Fissure. We'll get that out of here. Fissure. Oh, wait. Not yet. Because it's not its turn yet, right? Wait, no. Wait. Oh my gosh, guys. I've been playing so long, I can't even keep it together. Give me a second, guys. I gotta check the video. Oh, I gotta check my video here. Give me one. Oh, come on, YouTube. Not YouTube, phone or computer. Why? Oh, it's. Why is it paused? Why am I mute? Oh. Okay, give me a second, guys. A little further. Okay, so that was out beforehand. Okay, so that went away. So I just okay. Okay, so it's this next turn, right? Yeah, okay. So it is the side's turn, I think. Let me double. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so then I played Jiragumo. Okay. Did I? Okay, so the boat was on the field. Did I end? Okay. Okay, so then I played. Okay, so Jiragumo, because that's is still on the field. And I'm just gonna double check that. Played Draining Shield. Okay. Okay. Jiragumo. Yeah. Okay. So I can't do that. I got all mixed up there for a second, guys. I do apologize. Okay, so Jiragumo is still up. So then I pass the turn to this deck. Draw. I'll play 7 colored fish. And I will pass the turn. Draw for turn. I will now fissure. Turn order is very important. Fissure. Then I will play Monster Reborn. There's a chance I'll do Cure Mermaid. I think I'll go with the defense and do Jiragumo. I'm gonna go like, yeah, Jiragumo. I'm just gonna do that so I know it's for that deck. I will then play or flip this. Well, let me see. What do I got? 52, 7, 40, 30. I'm going to play Giant Rat. Yeah, we're gonna take a chance to take out this main deck faster. Guardian into attack mode because my opponent has nothing on the field. Gonna attack for 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna attack for 17. Oh, 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 oh. Cancel, cancel. I accidentally did the damage to the wrong spot. So this one's minus 14. Then minus 17. Actually, wait a minute. 17, 17. I'm gonna do the trap in regards to the 17. This is why I need more people to play the game. Okay. So then I take the 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 44. And we're going to try to deal an additional 22. So we're going to... Odds is heads, even is tails. So that goes into defense mode because it failed the roll. Sometimes you just got to take the chance. That's fine. Well, Castle Walt. Okay, we'll pass the turn. All right, that's why I don't usually attack with Jiraigumo. It's mainly there as a defensive tool. Majestic Dragon. I need a defender. I will pass with that. Draw for turn. We're going to attack for 18. And of course that has 0. And then we'll attack for 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 28. Switch, pass turn, draw for turn. We'll play a giant rat. 2 giant rats is 28. That is a game. Kind of would be nice if it had like a tone for defeat. But okay. Almost mixed up the cards here. So the main deck lost, but to be fair, 2 against 1 deck is pretty good. Jiraigumo goes to this deck, and that ends that game there. So this deck does good. No, we'll do a 1-on-1 match instead of a 2-on-1. Show you what it's like with this deck not getting teamed up on. Odds, evens to see what we play. And then odds, evens to see what we play. Okay, so we're playing the Earth against the main deck. Ooh, that was not a good shuffle there. Actually, you know what? We haven't played with the dark deck this video, so we're gonna actually do the dark deck. Because the dark deck is actually really good. Overall, it has the higher attack on average. And then the cut. And then I'll shuffle these up after. So we'll get started here in just a moment. Just gonna move these 2 aside. Pull out the dark deck. And again, these are basically just starter decks, except for that deck, which would be a FTK deck if I didn't misread a bunch of cards from the deck and have to switch them out. So these two are good. Like, these can just go like that. I don't want to have it too high because the table's not very stable. I'm going to do like that too so I don't get it mixed up. Okay, and that's the dark deck. Again, just a vintage style starter deck. Nothing crazy like they got today. These sleeves would be so good if they were just Yu-Gi-Oh size. They stick so bad. You know, I got enough Dark Magician girls now. I might make a Dark Magician girl deck. I don't know how good her support is in modern times, but good enough. And I'm pretty sure I did this one, so good enough. Odds, evens. Got evens. And again, these are vintage style at home rules, and I am just trying to relearn the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, let's get the life started up again. And let me get this muted here on. Oh, there we go. I can just pause it. That's just for reference. Oh no, if I pause it, then I don't get that information I need. Okay, there we go. Now we'll get the game started with a new batch of life, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang, a lot of magic. By now I can do that because I have a little extra space to do stuff. Interesting. We'll Sugetsu. We'll do Monster Reborn face down. Okay. I will do Majestic Dragon face down. Defense. And again, if I mess something up for the vintage rules, let me know, because I am learning. It's been like 12 years since I last played. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 for turn. All right. We're gonna do. That one's better for later. Negate, that would be good. He's an equip, so we will do. Our goal is to defend until we get something bigger out. So I will place that face down. I'll play that face down. Ooh, nice miscut there. I will pass with that. Draw for turn. I will do. That has to be face up, right? No. Oh, I can't use that for synchro anyway. I will. On your opponent's side of the field. I'm just going to play Dust Tornado. Get whatever that is out of the way. Get that out of the way, and that's just a 0, right? Yeah, that's just a Majestic. I think I'm going to save the Change of Heart, to be honest. because we need that. So I'm going to do change of heart. Keep Monster Reborn in hand. And I will pass the turn with that. Oh, that's, I forgot that was in here. That's not a good one. It is a good one, but, you can only have to push this card, a special summon this card, face up attack position. Without tributing, it's treated as a normal monster. That's the only card in hand? Okay. What is it? That's a 7. We're gonna do... I forgot what that was. A Shining. Do I have a machine monster in my hand? No, I don't. So we're gonna do... We'll place that face down. I'll do Twin-Headed Wolf. I'm going to attack the face down. Okay. Actually, and I forget before I do that, is there anything I can do? We'll do Sugetsu to protect the face down, which I believe comes up when it's attacked anyway. So, and that destroys it. Sugetsu. And attack phase is over, so I will pass turn. Draw for turn. We got a Big Eye. Big Eye, we're gonna Big Eye face down. Let's see. Big Eye. I will pass turn. And it's actually okay if that goes to the graveyard. So yeah, pass turn. Draw for turn. Place Wabaku. Going to we'll play that card face down. I forget what that was. Okay. We're gonna flip that face up. Enter attack phase to take out the Majestic. Make sure there's nothing here, nothing here. Take out the Majestic. And I will pass with that. Okay. I will do... Each one of those is only for one turn. This is Big Eye. I'm going to flip summon Big Eye. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, stuck to my hand. We're gonna do Flare Resonator followed by Sugetsu. Actually, it won't. Well, let me see. Next turn, Flare Resonator, Monster Reborn. That's 8 stars. Okay, so yeah, we'll do Flare Resonator. We'll do Gear Golem, Sugetsu. Okay. That's how we will place them. I will place these 2 face down. I will have 1 Monster Reborn. I will have the card. Okay, and then I can take their card, summon my Synchro. Okay. So for that, and just double check what I have because I always forget. I will pass turn. Draw for turn. Now that I'm seeing this card, I'm pretty sure I have a machine in here, but now I'm starting to think otherwise. I forgot to... anyway, I'm going to sacrifice these two. And just double check. 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay. 4 Swift Swift Gaia the Fierce Knight. And there's no power-ups, right? Can't attack the turn it comes out. So I will pass the turn. Now what I might do later, depending on how well these decks do, I may actually buy more synchros or collections and get these set up for synchro as well. Because the advantages of a synchro is far better than a regular summon, as you can synchro the same turn you put a monster into play, and you can also attack the same turn with a synchro, which, let's be honest, that's really OP. Oh, bumping the camera again once a video. Okay, draw for turn. Going to play Flare Resonator, defense mode. Any answers? No answers. I am going to may as well use brain control. Take the life early rather than later when it may be needed. So we're gonna pay 800. 6, 7, 8. Okay. So brain control for Swift Gaia the Fierce Knight. I mean, I would have called it Gaia the Swift Fear. No, I guess that makes sense. Anyway, we are going to synchro these two. And is this the one that lets me? Okay. And we're going to bring out oh, no, that doesn't go in there. That goes into that one. We are going to bring out, again, one of my favorites, Red Dragon Archfiend. Red Dragon Archfiend. And Red Dragon Archfiend is a synchro, so he can attack. So I'm going to attack for 3,000. We're going to do Wabaku. And that will pass the turn. That goes away too. Wait, just to make sure. Yeah, we're going to pass the turn. Draw for turn. We're going to do... Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's none of them in. So we're going to put this card in defense mode. That's really the best this deck can do. We'll do just desserts. And that will have to pass the turn. Gear. We'll just place the gear defense mode. We will use Monster Reborn to bring back Flare Resonator. I will sacrifice Flare Resonator and Big Eye for one of my other really good ones, Stage and Security. I probably could get another synchro out. Well, yeah, they're still at 800, so Monster Reborn. Flare Resonator. Now let's see, what do we have? That's a level 7. I think everything else is level 8. I should do these by level. 2, 4, 6. Okay, that's so we will do. Yeah, we'll do Gaia the Swift Knight. Gaia Knight, the Fierce of Earth. God dang. Such confusing titles. So because Flare Resonator gives the special 300, each of them are up by 300 attack. So 300. That's in defense mode. I'm going to have Gaia the Swift Knight attack the Masked Dragon. And does that special summon it to the field? Yes, it does. So it gets a dragon with 15 or less attack. And there's only one dragon in here because I did not have a lot of cards after not playing for 12 years. I ended up having to buy my friend's collection. Where is the dragon? Lesser dragon. Good enough. And that has to go into attack mode. Going to use Change of Heart. Oh, wait, can I? Do I have to play that before? We're just going to do it, because I don't know if I have to do that before or whatnot. Okay, going to attack 4. 25. 26. Yeah, 5,000. What is it? This gets 2 attacks, right? I just wanted a. Okay, so this one's going to attack for 25. And then he's going to attack for 3,000. And that will end the turn. Draw for turn. Monster Reborn, I guess. There's not much that can be done at this point other than pick a defensive creature. Pass the turn. Oh no, I can play this card in defense mode. Put that. Oh no. I guess attack mode. Swift Gaia will attack that, lowering by 1,000. He's at 25. He's going to take that out and attack for a game. So this deck completely crushed. So it's not the best. It does have some work I got to put into it. But one-on-one, this deck does okay. I definitely have some stuff I have to switch out. I might take some cards that I have 3 of and replace them with some search cards. And see how that does. We're going to take out this player. And end it there. We've been going for 2 hours. And guys, yeah, let me know in the comments if I messed anything up. And, just tell me what you think. Yeah, again, just keep in mind, it's been 12 years since I played, and except for this deck, everything else is basically stuff from someone else's collection who just bought a bunch of random stuff online. Yeah. Anyway, guys, Thank you for watching. This has been Lord Lucario's Lair. Please leave a like if you want my channel to actually return on a regular basis. Um, and feel free to subscribe if I can get to that 500 point mark. That's more incentive to actually return, you know. I'm what is it? 350. I just need 150 more, guys. I have the watch hours. Finally, after 4 years, I have the watch hours. I just need 150 more followers and I can start making $5 a month on YouTube. You know, it's at least a little incentive to go and feel appreciated. But until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great night and remember, treat others the way you want to be treated.